Hi everyone, we're going to check out the macOS Catalina problems in this video. We're going to find out for the musicians who have Mac operating systems why it's probably not a good idea right now to upgrade. We're going to find out what is actually stopping us from upgrading, who have issued warnings, what companies, what hardware manufacturers and what software developers have issued warnings. We're also going to check out how you can find out what applications might be affected by this upgrade before you upgrade, of course. And also we're going to find out, are there any alternatives? Is it all that bad? So stay tuned, check it out. So what is the big problem? Well, the new operating system will end support for 32-bit code. So what does that mean? It means that there will be a lot of existing software and legacy libraries on your Mac that will no longer work on new macOS Catalina. And this will affect major DAWs, digital audio workstations, VSTs, plugins, and even standalone applications. There's a lot that will be affected by this. So let's go check out who has issued some warnings. Now, I'm not going to show you all of them because there's a lot, but just to give you an idea, that's Presonus have said it, Native Instruments, Ableton, Arturia, Akai Professional, Audient, Avid, Blue Cat Audio, Boss, Roland, Eventide, Korg, Serato, Isotope, Pioneer DJ, Newmark, Rolly. There's a massive list who have issued warnings. So let's just take a look at what some of these warnings would look like. And we're going to have a look first at Novation's warning. So let's just check that out now. So Novation have issued only 16 hours ago a product compatibility list of what will work with Catalina. And you can scroll down through here and you can see there's quite a lot that will still work. So don't be too threatened by this, but if you do scroll down, you'll see as you get down lower there are some warnings with some of their products, like the SL Mark II, okay, the Ultra Nova. Auto Map is the big one. So if you've got an Auto Map MIDI controller like I do, like the Novation Impulse, it will no longer support that feature. I don't know where Novation are going to go with this, but let's stay tuned on that one. So let's have a look at what Native Instruments have said. And basically Native Instruments have said that not all their software and hardware products are supported on the new Mac OS Catalina or 10.15. So do not install it if you are using Native Instruments products, which is interesting. And basically they're going to be conducting tests and they're going to get back to us and let us know which ones will end up working. So yeah, they're saying don't upgrade. Let's check out Ableton. That's a big one. Who is running Ableton 9 still? Now I was up until recently. So they're saying Ableton 9 will no longer work and it will not be officially supported with the new 10.15. So there you go. If you've got Ableton 9, do not upgrade to OS. So how can you check to see what applications will be most likely affected before you upgrade? Okay, well let's just go back over to the Mac. Let's go here. Now what you do to get to this is called system information, right? And what you do to get to it is you click on the Apple logo at the top, click on About This Mac, and click on System Report here. When you click on System Report, it will bring up this application here, and then you scroll down till you see Software and then Applications. And then over on the top right hand corner you'll see 64-bit, this column here. But if you can see there, if you click on that column header and you click on it again, it will list the non-64-bit or no for six. These are non-64-bit applications. The Korg M3 editor, the Chaosilator editor, there's MicroKorg, Mini Brute, Micro Brute. So Arturia products there, Moog, Little Fatty, which I've just recently purchased. Wow. That's going to be annoying. So just remember that some of these may not actually work, even though it says over on the right that they're 64-bit. So there you go. That's how you check to see if your Mac operating system is running non-64-bit code, and you can find out quite easily which applications you're running that may be affected. And it might be a simple thing where you go in and upgrade those and there might be upgrades available. The other thing that we want to know is, what are the alternatives? Can I still upgrade? Where do we go from here? Well, the easiest answer is that you can just not upgrade. Just stay where you're at. I don't think it's going to really harm anything. There's not really anything majorly new that Apple are bringing to the table with their new operating system at the moment. I think in the future, the 64-bit slice off, in other words, anything under the 64-bit, you know, it's bound to have happened eventually. They did it with previous operating systems, 16-bit, 8-bit. So, you know, all of this stuff is going to happen eventually. We will be forced eventually to upheave to the 64-bit land. And I think it's a bit of a hint of where we're going with computer-based architecture, and maybe we're going to the next bit architecture above 64-bit. So we'll see where we go. What you can do is keep an eye on the software developers and hardware manufacturers on their websites to see if they've been updating their software code, or if they've just decided to no longer support it. So you can see Ableton have said we're no longer going to support Ableton Live 9 after High Sierra, so you know, that's their choice. So if that affects you, then you know, you have a big cry to them. The other option is that you could switch to a different operating system like Windows or Linux. There are DAWs and there are audio platforms that can be supported, and you may find that that might be the way to go. Or, like I said before, just don't upgrade, or go doorless, completely go out from using an operating system at all. Now notice also too, if you do purchase a new Apple computer, they are shipping with Catalina now, so be careful, because you might find you get it home, set it all up, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can't run on it anymore. So just be aware of all of that. Other than that, that's about it. If you've got any comments to say about this is not going to cover everything. Please let us know in the comments below, and don't forget that all the videos I do are free for you to enjoy, so it's always appreciated if you can give us a thumbs up, and love it if you could subscribe, and we'll chat later. Thanks for watching.